Hi, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. Ready for another awesome tutorial? So if this is the first time you visit Local King YouTube channel, welcome. My name is Lisa, aka Sausage Finger. So I have created more than 200 video and showing you how to use the Local King Rubber Stamps, the stamp and matching die, and also our markers and magic mushroom. If you haven't got a chance to take a look, make sure you visit the localkingrubberstamp.com and click the DVD library. You can see all the tutorial that I have create. Just click the card you like, it will bring to your YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe to Local King's YouTube channel. Sometimes I do offer a special promotion just for our viewer. So the fall on sale is supposed to be end today, but because I'm running a little bit behind, I have a few videos that I have created. I haven't got a chance to upload it. So I have decided that I'm going to extend this fall promotion until the end of October. At the end of October, I'm going to remove all the promotion, and also I'm going to remove the pre-order special promotion. So they will come back to the original price and the shipping fee will be added on. So at this moment, all the Local King Rubber Stamp online items, the regular prices, they are 15% off. You don't need a coupon code, and they are only for the regular prices. So 15% off for the whole online store except on sale item and pre-order, like a full pre-order item. But as a Local King Royal YouTube viewers, you get another 10% off coupon code. So please use this coupon code, and then you can combine this one with the fall promotion online. So you get a 25% off for all the purchase that you ordered it before the end of October. If you haven't got a chance to take a look at the fall new design, make sure you check it out. I have put a lot of bundles and they are great, the great deal. And also for all the pre-orders, they are free shipping and plus a very good discount. And the sum of the combo set, like a magic mushroom, if you order more than 2, you also get free shipping, and then you can use this coupon code, so you get a 25% off free shipping for the magic mushroom. I think it's a really good deal. If you can combine your order with your friend, that will be awesome. Okay, so that's start today's video. I start this card. That was my first card I made, and I found I love it, but I found out it's too greening. It's almost November now, so the fall is here. Everything is turned to the orange, is kind of pretty. So after I create this one, I say, oh, I'm going to do something more look like a fall. So I come out with this idea. So just watch the video. There's a lot of information. Like I say, when I create my stamp set, I always try to think about how many different kind of possibility that I can use this set, not just make for one card. And I have been using the same stamp set, created too many different kind of cards project, and also are they are all available to view online. So make sure you check the DVD library, and you can see all the videos, all the sample card. And I'm still doing the swap. If you are new to Local King's channel, I'm doing the swap with you. So if you send me one card, I will send one card back to you. So here is the shipping address, and if you can participate in this card swap, that would be great. So Local King's first card challenge is going to the deadline is going to be November 15. Make sure if you purchase the stamps, the die cut, and also you have the stamp and die cut, so make sure you send your card out before November 15. I have received around 20 already. I'm looking for the other 100 of them. It's going to be so exciting to see the people use the same stamp set, same die cut, and I'm sure everybody come out with amazing result. So stay tuned, and if you like this channel, give me a thumb up, let me know, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to see any comments that you left for me. So that's the start. Today's video is going to be a fun one. When I design my rubber stamps, I always thinking about I don't want to just use that stamp set to make a one card. I want to use the stamp set as many times as I can. So in today's video, I'm actually not going to show you how to make this green card. I'm actually going to show you how to make a fall the autumn card. So if you have been following my tutorial, you probably already realized that sometimes one of the stamp set that I use more than one time. So I'm going to just quickly, the idea is the same, and I really hope when you're watching this tutorial, I don't want you thinking that I'm trying to sell my product to you. If you can purchase some stamp, that's good. If it's not, just pick up the idea and the skill and use what you have. It's during this pandemic, I know a lot of people, they are having a hard time, and I don't really want to put you in the trouble. Sometimes I create some tutorial is so attractive and you can't help and you want to purchase, but you really don't have the budget for that. That's not what I want to do. I am really doing this for fun. When I create all the project, I enjoy so much, and I really want to share it with you. So instead of making this card, I'm actually use the stamp set that I've been using couple of times, and to show you how to create the autumn fall looking. I was talking to a customer today from Edmonton in the Illinois, and I was asking them, how's the weather over there? And they said, oh, we already got snow. I'm not ready for the snow yet. Okay, so do you remember this project that I created, I think a few weeks ago? And just make sure I will provide the video number, and you can take a look. So I am actually going to use the stamp set, the same stamp set, matching die cast set, to create some kind of color like that, but it's a fall looking, so it's kind of orange earth tone color, and I think it's going to be very unique too. And feel free to take a look the tutorial that I already create, and let's go through the material list now. Okay, I'm sure you have a lot of stamps, so if you want to make a card, this jungle finish card, you got to go digging all the stamp that you have, to looking for what kind of leaves you have. So I'm going to show you how to use autumn stamp set and the die cast set, and we are going to use the same background. This is our jungle leaf background, but I'm going to use like a autumn finish. And then I was looking for what kind of leaves will I have. I don't really have too many set. It's just for the leaves. Just to give you some idea, like this bouquet set have 2 leaves here, one small and one large. You needed something smaller. Okay, and the flamingo, I have 2 leaves here. And for the little chicks, I have a leaf here. And for this garden time, I have a little ivy here. And even for this garden party, you can use this one to kind of decorate, make it look like a fern. So just try to pick up the idea and use what you have. And the animals, you can put any animals here. So this one I put a sloth, and I use a part of this lemur from or brand new or fall new release. And then but I do have a few of other stamps. So sloth was kind of popular, and I have a leaf set. I also have a leaf raccoon set. So today I'm going to actually use this raccoon. We have a lot around the neighborhood. They are so cute, but they are really aggressive. So well, but look at that face. How can you refuse this? So you can make a friendly raccoon. Okay, so that's the material list. Because we are going to make a fall, right? You can use any like a yellow, orange, brown color. You don't have to use exactly impact. Any kind of die cut impact, they will work just fine. And then we're going to use a magic mushroom. You can use any blending tool you already have. And I am going to use some kind of this cheap board. So I have a black, and I also have the white color. So this is you can buy from Michael's. They come with a 1 pack. You can trimming it. So for this card, I kind of just color the background. But I was kind of thinking I want to I should make it a little bit darker so the frame will show better. So let's try see. Ooh, I just ruining my llama's eyeball. I'm going to fix it. So I'm going to just use the black. Llama is okay. He regained his eye vision. So I just put it and I didn't realize it was still wet. So this is our 3D eyeball library. If you haven't got a chance to take a look at that video, it is so much fun to play it and just, to create all the 3D eyeball, all different color. You're going to love it. So here is the number of video and make sure you check it out. Okay, for the foundation, the jungle leaf background, I already stamped the image on the paper cuts matte coat cardstock. So make sure you check the tutorial 183. I did a paper review for all the papers that is good for stamping, good for the blending, good for magic mushroom. So just make sure you check it out. And some of the paper you can find from the Costco and the prices is awesome. Okay, my foundation card, I decided to make a 5x7 cardstock. So I have my 5x7 here, and then my basic card is a 6.5 by 6.75 by 4.75, and then my frame is a little bit smaller. My frame, the width is actually 6.5, and then the height is 3.5. So you need the two pieces 3.5, and you need two pieces 6.5, and I'm going to explain to you. I actually try to save this purple layering. I'm going to just use my leaf as my basic card, and I think that kind of creates something interesting. Okay, sorry, I just skipped one step. The jungle leaf backgrounds is like a regular A2 size background, and in my previous tutorial have been explained to you that you can actually make a bigger. So this is what I did. I just print two sheets, and I kind of use a regular tape, just tape it back to enlarge my my background. Okay, and then you are going to need a piece yellow cardstock or like a lime green. It's better that you use a color cardstock than just like a plain white. And I found out the color just transfer, like the color just show better. And then but you use what you have. And then for my little raccoon, I stamping with a VersaFine on the Cougar 100 pounds cardstock, and then they are waiting to dry. I always die cut first before coloring, because that way, unless you are using the shadow stain, so that way is actually just in case if I didn't line out the image, I don't waste my the time. So if I didn't get a correct cut, I can just redone it. But if I spend the time to color then, and that's going to be very painful. Okay, so we're going to use the magic mushroom. Like I say, you can use any blending tool. It will work exactly the same. Okay, if you have a set of Local King's magic mushroom, wonderful, and just make sure those mushroom is work better when they are a little bit moisture. But remember, don't wash them, because if you wash those magic mushroom, they really grow up 2 times bigger. Is really like a magic mushroom. So just use a wet cloth, kind of just squeeze it a little bit. Once in a while, you got to clean your magic mushroom. So this is my yellow magic mushroom. Okay, it looks kind of like a beat up, right? I have been using this magic mushroom for almost a year. I mean, really heavily used, and look, they are still in the perfect shape. So it's a wonderful blending tool. They really work well. See, when you try this some yellow color on top, that means your magic mushroom is a little bit colored on top. So use the wet cloth and kind of squeeze all the color on your mushroom, and then use a dry towel, kind of absorb all the ink, and then see now is much better. So repeat few times and they will work just fine. So let's try the orange because we're going to do the orange, so it doesn't really matter. And this one is not, it's okay too. And then a little bit, oh, the brown one, I think I'm going to clean the brown one because I want to kind of use the light brown. So kind of give a little bit, actually try to give a little bit moisture. Okay, you want to, when you touch it, you want to feel there a little bit like a wet. You don't want it completely dry. If they are completely dry, they don't really blending well. It's going to show the stroke. Okay, so purple is kind of dark, so I'm going to just kind of absorb a little bit purple too, and then always you got to squeeze with a dry cloth. So once when you use wet and dry, you can find out it was like this, now it's like that. So we probably maybe add a little bit blue. That's see when I add the blue on the yellow where they turn to green. I don't know, but if it's like a on the white cardstock, they will, when yellow and the blue mix together, they will create the green. But I don't know on the yellow cardstock where they do that. We will find out soon. Okay, if you're looking for this multicolor ink pack, I will provide the link. I think you can purchase directly from the Zucchini Co's website. One time my customer was looking for it, they checked the Amazon, they couldn't find it. You can find this one from the craft show very easily, but now there's no show. So you can purchase directly from the Image Craft, and I will provide the link. Okay, so that's started. I just have a few stamps here, and then we're going to do a foundation first. You can just try to like color the whole sheet, and then you can make like a 2 card. So I'm going to just use my yellow magic mushroom, kind of brushing like this is how I pick up ink, kind of brushing it. Okay, and then this magic mushroom, when you hit hard, is darker. When you release a little bit pressure, they are lighter. Okay, so we always just kind of, we don't really want to leave the mark, so we kind of always just give it a try, kind of just drawing a circle a little bit here, and then you do have to re-ink your magical mushroom once in a while. Okay, let's do that. Okay, always brushing, don't tapping. Brushing is the better way to pick up the ink. So let's do a little bit this. Okay, and then the color of this ink pack is Cappuccino Delight. Okay, and then now I'm going to use my orange color, always brush, or you can kind of push them together, it doesn't matter. Don't be afraid to use your magic mushroom, they can be clean, okay? But just remember, don't wash them. Okay, I kind of need a little bit darker color. You can always testing at first. Okay, kind of just change your spot and then leave a little bit those yellow. Don't color completely. Okay, just drawing a circle, and then you can go back to find the place you want it like even darker. Go find it, and then drawing a circle. Push hard, they become darker, and then release a little bit pressure, they become lighter. Okay, and then always remember start from the lighter color and go to the darker color. Okay, like this. And here. Okay, and then now I am going to add a little bit. Yeah, I think I want to have even like a more red. So I'm going to pick a little bit red color. Okay, I love those ink pad because you can actually add the re-inker. And then one of the ink pad will last for a long time. Good quality. Good quality ink pack. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, and then I'm going to use my brown. Okay, you can push them together. Find the spot. Okay, try to blending on your cardstock, just drawing a circle, and you can go back to add a little bit red here. Okay, like this. Okay, and now I want to try if I add a little bit green, what's going to happen. So just to find some spot. Oh, actually it's really pretty color. So I'm going to just kind of add a little bit green here. Okay, a little bit here. And then I'm going to try to add a little bit blue, see will that create a better green. Okay. That's okay. So yeah, it actually shows a green color. At this moment, it doesn't really look very attractive, right? But don't worry, it's not the finished project is not like that. So now I can go dig a little bit green. Okay, drawing the circle. Try to hiding your like mark. And then now I'm actually going to. I think I'm done. I'm gonna actually add a little bit purple. Okay, and then the darker color you want to use last and last. So find some spot. Okay, so the purple on the yellow, it doesn't really show. If you really want to get a purple color, you're going to do this. You're going to do a little bit more red. And then put the purple on top of that red. That's see will that work. Because the purple and the yellow, they are kind of like a contrasting color. So they, if you mix these two colors together, it becomes dirty. Let me see, try a little bit blue. Okay, I don't think so I can get like a nice purple color. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, and the next, you can see what I did is I just put all my die cut on top of this foundation card and around the true and the die cut it. Okay, and then that's how they create all different leaf. So you can actually flip over. Okay, sometimes when you die cut it, you die cut from the front, right? And you die cut from the back. So that way they get the actually reverse the image. It's pretty unique. So this autumn stamp set, they have both a detail stamp and a shadow stamp. If the shadow stamp, you don't really need to stamp it. You can just die cut it and they will show you those silhouette sheet, right? But this leaf is a detailed stamp. The detail stamp, you can die cut it or you can stamp it, and I show you what looks different. Okay, let's see. Okay, so first I am going to just use my VersaFine. I am going to just ink my stamp, and I really love this VersaFine. The color is just so rich, and then you find any place you want. It doesn't really matter. So, and then after we do finish it, if it's not dark enough, we can always come back to give it a little bit more touch up. See how pretty? Can you imagine after we die cut it? So we don't need too many. I'm going to just stamp 3 times, and I think this is enough to make a 2 cards. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. This is a beautiful maple leaf stamp. Okay. Look. Okay, and then I'm going to just die cut it, and then I am also put my this silhouette die cut just to kind of cut the feel, but it doesn't matter. You can make it all like a maple leaf finish, but I am going to just cut all the leaf I have. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, here is something you might need to know. So see, I just put the all, look how pretty it is. Die cut, I put the die cut on top of the paper, the side that I have a color. And then, so I create all these. And then you're gonna flip over, and then you are going to put your die cut on top too. So that way, we actually create a reverse die cut. Okay, so let's grab this one. Okay, these. So I think the leaf that we have is we die cut it is enough for 2-3 cards. So my little leaves here, and then this the die cut sheet, the positive sheet. Don't put in the garbage yet. I think I am not. I'm gonna. This is too big. Let's see if I have enough room to put all. No, I have to sacrifice this large one. So I will be right back. So don't put this one in the garbage. This is a perfect look. You can even use this one as a part of the background, but we can use it as a stencil. And let's see what's the difference. So like these two pieces, one I cut on the front, one I put the die cut in the back. Okay, so you die cut it. Okay, this is the two same side, right? And then now I'm gonna flip over. See, we get the reverse image. So that way you can you have a more option, right, to play. Same thing. See this one. Find the piece of paper to show you better. See, you get the reverse. And then if you want to like see, like this is the maple leaf one. Going to cut. Remember, if it's a shadow stamp, you don't have to stamp that because you're going to cover. See, exactly the same die cut, but because we rotate it, they create like a different direction. Isn't that unique? And then like this one. So look how many leaves that we have here. Okay, and if you find out some of them the color is not dark enough, you can go back to give it a little bit touch up. We will see. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to have I want to really have a light, medium, dark. Even like this paper is when I cut my guiding window. This one we can just use a red or brown give a color. That's more too. But I think we have enough leaves to make 2-3 cards. Okay, so I'm going to just put it over here and I'm going to move to the next step. Okay, so we're going to color or foundation. This is just something so easy. And then I want to, my foundation is a little bit darker color, so that way my leaf will pop out. But like I say, you always start with a lighter color, and if it's not enough, we add a little bit more. But we are using these paper cut or Marco's matte coat cardstock. So if you want it dark, you have to make you have to just start with like a little bit darker color. Let's take a look. Because these paper, they are special coating paper. If you do a very light color, once when the paper absorbs the color, and that's it. No matter how dark color you apply, it's not going to be dark. So because I want a kind of darker color, I am going to just go for it. So see, I'm going to just have a dark color here, gently. You hit hard, is darker color. You release a little bit, is a lighter color. So because I want to do like a darker color, so I'm going to just kind of do that. Change the spot. Okay, I am going to maybe add a little bit green, not too much. Okay. Okay, the middle part we can do a little bit lighter color, but around the border I want to do like a little bit darker color so they can kind of bring all focus in the middle. Okay, I think that's good. And on the side, I am actually going to add the purple. Okay, so let's grab the purple color here. If you put the purple on top of an orange, it's not going to do any change. Like I say, those paper are special coating cardstock. You want that color, the first tapping, you have to apply the color. Once when you get the color on top, no matter how darker color you do, it's not going to change. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's move to the next. Okay, so this raccoon set comes with both a shadow stamp and a detail stamp. So the shadow stamp is you just color directly on the stamp. The detail stamp, you stamp image, you have to color inside. And then I actually going to do something very simple. So I already stamped with a VersaFine, yeah, dry. And then I am going to just use my mini mushroom. See, this mini mushroom is the tip is already start to shading it, so they are okay, but they won't last too long. You have to keep always create a new one. So I'm gonna just do a little bit pink on his nose, and then I'm going to just do a little bit brown color, a little bit purple color here. Okay, see, and I'm going to use the markers to color that branch. Okay, I'm gonna get my markers. Okay, so I have a color my raccoon, and then there's one more thing I want to show you. So this design, this is corner image. If you take a look, well, in the back I tried to stamp, I didn't get a nice image. This is something called a kiss cut. So if you don't want that black backing, you can easily break it off. Okay, like this. Then if it's a little bit extra, you can just trimming it. So you can have just the raccoon over there, or if you want to use that corner, you can do that too. I think I'm going to use it, lose it, because I want to use all the leaves, right? So the option is over there, is you decide you want to do that or not. And then I am going to give a little bit touch up for that purple to just make my raccoon more. One time I remember a customer, her grandson want to create a red panda, but I have a panda, but I don't have a red panda stamp. He was so smart. He actually used this raccoon and then colored the red panda color, and then it end up look exactly like a red panda. Isn't that awesome? So here is my little guy, and his nose is pop out. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's ready to go too. And then now I am going to put my border. So you need a little bit like a depth. So that way when you put the leaves, it looks better. And then I make my border a little bit shorter because I want to use that foundation layering, kind of create a little bit border. Okay, so I'm going to just put the tape, okay, and create that border. Okay, so instead of this purple layering, I just use my foundation as that layering. Isn't that cool? Okay, so my raccoon is over here, and then let's bring all the leaves back. We probably don't need all the leaf. And then these like one of these large one, you can use the all three pieces, or you can trimming off and then rearrange. So anywhere you like. And for the front, we are going to use a little bit lighter color. So you kind of just arrange whatever you like, and then you are going to just use the scissor to trim it extra off. So I am going to show you how to do that. Okay, so that's my final card project. And then like I say, if you find at least the extra poking areas is too much, you just grab a pair of scissors and you can just trimming off. So I am going to leave, like some of them if really poking out, I'm going to just trim it. But some of them I'm going to just leave like that. I just found out they looks nice if it fit in the envelope. Like this one, I'm going to just trim a little bit. So for the leaf, you don't want to have like, yeah, I think that looks better if you're trimming off. Okay, yeah, it looks more, well, depends what you like. So the autumn orange card or the summer green one, which one you like better? Leave me a comment, let me know. So that's today's video, and this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. I still have a few more tutorial coming, and because I'm a little bit behind, and there was a few tutorial I created but I haven't got a chance to upload to the YouTube. So I have decided to extend the fall sales until the end of this month, so until October 31st. Well, we have a 15% off for all the online order for all the regular prices, and for Local King's YouTube viewers, here's another 10% off coupon code. So use this code and you are going to get a 25% off for all the online purchase. And remember that it includes the on sale item and the 2024 new release. So for the regular prices only. Thank you for watching. This is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. See you next time. Goodbye.